Hi, and welcome back to Spoiler Corner with Harrison, the Booze and Buffy companion show, in which I, Harrison, will be talking about spoilers, future plot points, and foreshadowing that I cannot discuss in our podcast regular because we are spoiler free. This week, I'm going to be talking about Season 2, Episode 12, Bad Eggs. I think I've made my feelings on Bad Eggs pretty clear, no spoilers there. It's terrible. And it's a little frustrating to see that it was written by Marty Noxon, who, after Joss Whedon and Jane Espenson, is probably one of my favorite Buffy writers, and she's just really gone on to do some great work. In particular, last year's Sharp Objects, which I loved. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Some really amazing performances by some really talented women. But we're not talking about a good thing Marty Moxon did. We're talking about a bad thing she did. We're talking about bad eggs, of course. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. A big thing in this episode is the ramping up of intensity of Angel and Buffy's relationship. That's going to come to fruition next week when they finally sleep together, which will, of course, kick off the set of events that lead to the unleashing of Angelus on Sunnydale. Very excited to get to talk about Surprise, and even more excited to talk about Innocence afterwards. The other relationship that gets a little more development this week is Xander and Cordelia. They're still in a secret relationship, but that's going to be coming out in the next 2 episodes when Willow catches them in the act, which I allude to in our proper episode. Finally, the last and least is the vampire Lyle Gorch. Nope, we're not finished with him, unfortunately. He will show up again in Season 3's Homecoming with a wife named Candy. I actually find Lyle and a little more, we'll say, palatable in his second appearance in Homecoming. But he's still just the worst in that episode. But he does provide one of my favorite moments where Cordelia stands up to him. Well, that's all I've got for you this week. We'll be back next week with Surprise. Until then, go slay and be gay. Bye.